let's take it back into the kind and gentle and do right for 20% of the population that needs this. So maybe either you or some of your team actually met with people that were visually impaired or blind, etc., to be able to develop this embed player. What do you recall what their experience was like, or stories that you heard back from your team?
Yes, it's very important to do that. And that was one of the things from the get-go that I wanted to be sure that we did, was get it out to people with disabilities so we can get some honest feedback. It's one thing to have the government rules that you need to follow, but it's another thing to have it actually be easy to use. And for people with a disability, like you said, and I mentioned earlier, 20% of the market, for them to be able to access these things. Maybe they wanted to see this home, but because your website wasn't compliant, they couldn't, and you might have lost a sale. In this case, could have been, I don't know how much a house like that costs, thousands of dollars. So you're opening yourself up to more business, and you're doing the right thing by making it accessible to everybody.
So there's a good feel good because you're doing something good.
I don't think it should be about doing a feel good. I think you should do it and not pat yourself on the back. You should do it because it's the right thing to do. Yeah. I don't know if that...
Well, yeah, the right thing to do. And it's also the law.
Legal aside, it's the legal part is out of control because there have been tons of suits. There are people who are just filing them. Like, I think it was Florida. Don't quote me. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not giving legal advice. There was a Florida operation where the guy was seeking out disabled people, offering them a slice of the lawsuit if they would testify against brand, insert the blank here. And this was going on, and they were winning these cases. And then there were a couple of judges that started really clamping down and going after these lawyers that were being litigious. While it might have had merit, their motivations were not to do the right thing. It was to line their wallet.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, can I just wait till somebody sends me, hey, a nasty letter that says stop doing that, and then
not so fast, as they would say on ESPN. And there's a quote in my blog. I don't remember the quote exactly, but even places who go to court and are fined, or they say, hey, we're going to fix it and it's okay, they're still being billed the plaintiff's legal fees. There's still a chance that they could pay the legal fees even if they fixed the problem or remedied the problem. That's pretty, I mean, they're taking it very seriously, as they should.
So it's not enough to just get slapped on the wrist and be told, hey, you can't do that, fix it. You have the challenge that the law firms or a mill of some sort is taking a category like restaurants or art galleries and just sending a merged lawsuit essentially to everyone in that category. And you may have a client that's in that category, and even if you remedy the problem, you could get damages awarded that make it worthwhile for the law firm to chase after non-compliant companies.
Well, Dan, another thing that's happening is these lawyers that are not so above board are sending out demand letters to brand whatever and saying, hey, we're going to sue you, give us $100,000 and this will all go away.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I'm throwing a number out there, but these are like huge dollar lawsuits. And so they're kind of on the down low saying, hey, Dan, your site's not compliant. Give us $100,000 and we'll disappear, or else we're going to go ahead and file this. Okay. And I'm telling you, go to ada.gov and read some of the legal matters there. It's insane how big they are.
I want to channel some positive energy, so I'm thinking
totally.
About I can help.
That's frustrating.
Well, I'm thinking about, okay, because there are going to be some dollars involved in this, but at the same time that there's some expense involved in making it ADA compliant, doing the right thing in terms of the 20% of the people that are disabled, SEO, search engine optimization on steroids as a result of these scripts.
That is one positive benefit. Your SEO provider will be very happy because you'll have loaded contextual content embedded on your page.